Okay, we got some Fate's kids potentially, and I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I have a feeling it's gonna be very Noir based, so we'll see what happens. I just have a hunch based on the silhouette being Xander and Elise. Yeah, but your conquest. What is the precious bond? Special heroes to battle.
I am Leo, second prince of Noir, and I
Leo.
expect you to treat me as such. Okay. Do I have to?
Okay, so they're doing the same voice that you can do with Shirley, that's for sure. And finally, another good Leo alt. Let's see what else we got. My second res mage, of course. Oh, it's gonna be Camilla!
I must be cruel to my enemies. That's what Father wants. Aha!
Trample, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it is gonna be very annoying. I think that means Xander's gonna be very strong because the fact that he's the silhouette and he's not the
Ha! I won't show mercy! Understood.
House teleportation. Okay,
My
this is
family's
Elise.
really big. I got a big brother, I got a big sister, and
Okay, so no five-star looks like. No four-star focus unit.
nuh-uh.
This is like normal like cartoon game as this. Oh, two
We're
baby
the same?
Corins!
Strange.
I know, but I'm glad we met.
Nope. You're safe armor blue dragon, okay? What the map? But this is kind of polarized as well.
We decide our path!
So instead of duo Christmas corns, we got duo baby corns. We got some baby corn.
I won't lose!
Me neither.
That means Xander's definitely the Tempest Carl. Oh shit, it's only part of twin braids. Cute. And there's Xander, as we suspected. Oh, okay, never mind. At least it's part of the four-star focus unit. Never mind. I guess we're tuning the trend of child getting it's being good. So, first of all, I'm gonna apologize in advance for your eardrums because I'm always squealing at how cute these units are because they're so cute! Okay. So we have young Leo, And they're doing the same thing like they did before with the no credit voice actor. They did this back with May with Sharon Lee, and this time they're doing it with Max Milliman. Weird. Probably has to do with the voice acting strike thing going on right now. Like I said before in my previous videos, I'm not the type of person. I'm not the person you should probably go into for this. There are other phenomenal videos out there, I'm sure, about what is going on and what you can do to support them. I'm pretty sure if you just search voice acting strike, you'll get videos on it. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about these units and how cute they are. I mean, Leo's such a little Cinderella baby. It's so cute. Okay, but he's a Red Mage Cavalier. And he is in the first slot, so he should be pretty dang good. Because we all know Leo has a reputation in the game for being but I guess it's the fact that pretty much I think that's why they put Legendary Sakura a month ago, and put him here instead. What was CP, I guess? I don't know. But anyways, Tome of Dusk enables Kanto, Rain minimum 1, accelerates special trigger. If ally resistance moved by unit grants another action once per turn. After unit acts, if Kanto triggers and after Kanto grants special count -1 to unit. Also, if the number of times unit is active on the current turn, not including Kanto, less than 2, or foes res is or for foes with res that is less than Leo's +5, triggers the following effects on foe's position. Free rolls for columns, they get -7 attack and res, sabotage, and chrono directions gravity. Okay, we knew there's gonna be some sort of gravity mechanic. It was in his Valentine's ult, so we kinda knew this was coming. At the start of combat, if Leo's above 25% HP, grants bonus to everything equal to the number of foes, free rolls for your columns on unit time. 3 plus 5x 14. 2 damage equals to 20% of his overall res stat, and has 50% DR piercing. Very, very simple weapon, but at the same time, very good. He has a reposition and poison thunder, so yeah, just be all ready to go. Crystalline water, attack, res, detect, and AR inside home. So high attack and res focused mage as per usual with Leo. He has very normally high attack and res focus anyways. Middling speed and that defense, those two various crystalline water equipped. So it's another -8. So if we had that back in 16. But he's definitely going to be an interesting unit. He definitely has some nuking potential. I mean, he kills dual Nagi like it was nothing. So he probably is going to be pretty solid. Next up, we have young Camilla. And I won't get the devs this, even though this is probably, I mean, we have Original Spring, Years, Summer, Drift, Hot Springs, Brave, Ninja, Legendary. This is our 10th Camilla cheese game. But I will give it this. It has been over a year since her last ult. I guess for Leo, it's been like 6 months. But Leo has had a very high ult drought for a long time. Now, please let's talk again all this year, please. Thank you very much. Anyways, so young Camilla, even though she's probably in her mid or her early teens by the looks of it, maybe tweens, but her stat is cute. She's an X5, voiced by Miss Lily and drawn by Tao. And she definitely has some sort of warfare shenanigans. Oh, there was someone who shenanigans before for those. And he really applied miasma to a lot of spaces. She has guidance and high speed, high attack, good defense, res, typical offensive action set line. You see she has trample, which I guess is sort of a precursor to Emblem Camilla. Whenever that happens. Probably not for another 5 years. Anyways, the Axe of Dusk enables Kanto to sit +1 next sword. Swing Axe at the start of play phase or any phase afflicts -7 speed defense, discord, and deep wounds. Not bad, even though Anti-Miracle will probably be an additional boon, because we know how annoying certain units are. Dual radio vehicle. If units just come by foes about 75% HP, rare condition. At start turn, at start combat grants bonuses to everything equal to number of plus 3 controls 2 columns. Times 3 plus 3. Oh, max 14, minimum 5. Or minimum 8 in that, I don't know. 2 damage equals deals plus 5 damage. Y equals level tools as a bonus penalties, active on unit infos and all that jazz. Times 3. She gets breath type cooldown. And she has the potent follow-up status built in. Jaeger! So a typical offensive nuke. Okay, let's see what trample does. Same condition as her weapon at the start of combat. But plus 7 attack and speed. Also, if it was infantry or armor, or if any space infantry speed has desired speed effect. Or counts as difficult terrain, excluding impassable terrain, gets an additional plus 3 speed and just 5-2 damage. And she gets inspiration. And she has no quarter, so she is going to be nuking. And tut. That's cute. Okay, so she gets pass. Unit can move from 2 spaces of any ally with 2 spaces of the unit. You can also move to 5 spaces before Divine Vein effect is applied. At the start of turn, she's healthy, plus 6 attack and speed, and 50% DR. At the start of turn, she's also above that same amount. She applies Divine Vein Haze on closest foes within each 2 spaces. And if she's healthy again, minus RC defense on foe, true damage equal to 20% of her speed, and full the fall effect. So that's why we saw the Divine Vein Haze attack being applied. And she teleports in, she gets to kill, and then backs up. So she's hit and run, essentially. She's very hit and run heavy. And she has Kanto to make it work, so there's that. Okay, now we have Elise, and
My family's really big. I got a big brother. I got.
I am so sorry to hear anyone's eardrums. I'm probably going to put a headphone users warning on the title and in the description, but whatever. But can you blame me? She is literally the most adorable thing in the game. Like, one of the most adorable things in the game. Like, she's Staff Cavalier and she's a demon. To her kit may not look like it.
Big sister.
And kind of making a comeback, honestly. Because it had Stalker's Legend, they've been doing some art now and then, so I mean, I'm not blaming, I love their art. Okay, so Baton of Dusk. Plus 3 speed, and it was Kanto Marin minimum 1, and calculate damage by staff from other weapons. At the start of turn, if she's suffering, grants plus 6 attack and speed, treachery, and breath type cooldown. If she's healthy, grants bonus to everything equal to the number of first free rolls for the columns, same as everyone else. 2 damage equal to 14% speed, or 20% of her speed stat. And full, no follow-up effects. So, very basic weapon, but still very powerful. She is not going to be going down that easy. She has return, Holy Panic, and attack speed tidings, which is the same kind of effect as, I think, the attack and res variant. I don't know, it might be a swap in Raffle and Dazzling, but I don't know. I suspect it's similar to that, if I can remember on the top of my head. And now we have dual baby corns, and oh my goodness, they're so cute. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a full female corn person over male. I think the male version is bland as fuck. Pardon my French, but that doesn't mean I can detract from the fact that this duo is so adorable. I just can't. Literally, they're like little babies. And, like, it makes sense for it to be a full Norian Kids banner because of the fact that, well, they spent their childhood in Nor, not in Hoshido. So it doesn't really make sense. Maybe next year they're going to do a full Hoshido and maybe we're going to have Zura instead. I don't know. But anyways, male corn's going to be taking the lead this time, which makes sense because female corn got her time to shine way back when it was her ninja Felice. So they are a blue armored dryad, voiced by Clem Clark and Melissa Lentz-Lopet. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. and they're drawn by Yima. And they're a near sea dragon. Alright. Whoa. Okay. Alright, we got a 5 paragraph essay here to deal with, so let's just get right into it. Accelerate trigger cooling count -1 and death and damage. At the start turn in summer duels, if they're healthy, grants draconic hex, 2000 with 2 space of unit, and times pulse. Draconic hex inflicts -5 all sets on foe during combat and inflicts a penalty on equal to the sets 5 and clicks 5 minus current turn. Minimum 0. Calculates each shot in the penalty. So you want no debuffs, I guess. Okay. At the start of combat, if he's above 25% HP, he inflicts penalty on foes. Everything equals the number of foes rerolls almost all say condition is pretty good with those. I don't want him very honey tonight. And if he triggers saber, it's always -14. Deals plus X damage, reduces damage also by X. X equals number of allies with increased space of unit times 5 max 15. So he gets additional plus 15 damage and additional -15 flat DR. Yes, you're about to hear you. Shut up. If he has higher res than a foe, then he also inflicts Scowl with 4 first attacks and triggers on the attack twice effect. So that means he gets Scowl on like the Brave Hits thing. And he also gets Times Pulse right away. So I'm getting the hunch this is just Legendary Male Corrin, but armored. That's what I'm getting at here, because this type of weapon is very similar to him. And he was not even a year old. Actually, he will be a year old, I think, in May. Yeah. Okay. Dragon Fang Fire. I guess that means also we're not going to get Emblem Female Corn for a good while because of this. Which makes sense. I mean, I expected her to be like one of the final emblems you get that are going to be added to the game. Alright. Dragon Fang Fire. Boost damage by 40% of his res stat. If the skill compares res with Force Tolerance, grants additional +5 res. If unit's res is greater than foes, res units turns from attacks and from area effect specials, excluding rocket fear, but the percentage between stats times X. Times X plus 10% of from area specials X minus 8, of course. So, if it's from an area effect special, it's a slow weapon, it's 1, it's a 70%, otherwise it's 30%. The special cooldown trigger counts ready, or boost damage trigger, reduce damage for skills for 100%, and he inflicts Divine Fang Water. Okay, so this is pretty much very similar to Dragon Fang Shot, but with a lot more shenanigans. And we got Primordial Boost and Clever Fighter and Lower Ground. So very high speed armor dragon with a res focus, it looks like. Yeah, and he's probably a trainee from the looks of it. So 46 HP. Oh, it's a 16 might. How high might is the Dragonstone's? 16 might. So we have 46 HP, 43 attack, 47 speed, 45 defense, and 46 res. Yikes. These corns aren't playing around. And what the? I just saw the icon for that. Oh, 46 combat. Oh, gosh. Okay, Primordial Boost. So it's plus 5 HP and shades are if it's healthy. Plus 9 to everything but attack and restore 7 HP. Jesus. So, yeah, he's essentially his legendary ult, but stronger. And for his duo skill, he grants the following stats to 3 hours of return. Kind of a mini frozen effect, and then applies Divine Fang Water. So, yeah. These kids aren't messing around. I am saying that straight up. these little babies aren't messing around anymore. And if we saw in the final shot here, we see Xander. So Xander is confirmed to be our Tempest trial unit. He's gonna probably have the same kind of thing as, but this is Xander's second Heroic Grail appearance because his first appearance was actually his original form as a Heroic Grail unit. And fun fact, correct me if I'm wrong in saying this, Xander is one of the very few units to not have a unit summon or a summonable unit in the normal summoning pool. Because we have his standard ult, which is the Heroic Grail shop, Spring, Summer, and Dancing Xander. Then we have Legendary Xander. And then we have this Xander. So, who is in Heroic Grails. So, yeah. And one of my earbuds just went power off, so I need to turn it off. I'm not sure how this affects the recording or the audio, just decided to go F itself. But I still have one earbud in, so I think it should be fine. But anyways, so I'm expecting Xander to be similar to his legendary version, but these kids aren't messing around. Good luck playing this on Lunatic, because I mean, Ethel Lincoln probably still snipe the babies down, the baby corns, the baby dragons, or the baby corn, as I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be calling them, but even then, they're still going to be tricky to deal with. But I'm not surprised that it's full Norian. I was expecting for like a kid's. I was kind of expecting the kid banner for the 8s to do conquests for one side and birthright on the other. So there's that. But the question remains: if they do kids on birthright, then how the hell is the duo going to work? Unless they do like baby versions of some of the minor characters, but because the only ones you have are Azura, Ryoma, Hinoka, Takumi, and Sakura. That's it. So maybe they like put like Ryoma and Takumi, for example, and have Hinoka, Sakura, and Azura just be on the side, and then have like additional unit. I guess I don't freaking know. Maybe Uruchi or something. I don't know, but you just never know with Faye at times. But though it technically actually wouldn't work because we already technically had a baby Azura. I don't know. Maybe in the future we'll just never know until it happens. Maybe next year if Heroes is still around. But I wish you all the best of luck on summoning on this kids banner, and yeah, I wish you the best of luck. Good night.